Welcome back, everybody, to the Court of Illusions, here on Umineko When They Cry, Chiru Edition. So, in the last episode, we confirmed that not only was George's party alive until 2400, but we also confirmed that Goda and Kumasawa could not have committed the murders. And we also confirmed that, yes, indeed, all 5 of the first victims of the first Twilight were in fact dead. There's no playing. There's no hiding the fact that they were alive the whole time. They are dead as dead. Oh, so she doesn't know the truth. This is actually the exact... Yeah, it really is the exact opposite. Right, yeah, she connected to Birkenstell, which means that, yeah, they know what's going on telepathically. Just like Beatrice interacted with her piece Beatrice, Birkenstell interacts with her piece Erika. So, Beatrice is actually forced to use concepts such as blue theory in order to continue the game, because she does not definitively know the truth. This is actually interesting. This time around, Birkenstell's not giving her any single leg room. There's no hints that Beatrice is getting. It's literally like Chapter 2 on fucking steroids. Which, if you remember in Chapter 2, it was so fucking one-sided that there was no way. True. You apparently survived getting skewered at least twice. Once from Beatrice and once from Bottler. You're very well built, I'll give you that. Yeah, usually in this case we'd switch our approach on a new person. Unfortunately, Beatrice doesn't have the bullshit, like, logic Bottler has. in layman's terms, she doesn't have small bombs in her head. That's true. Was the crime also possible for Nanjo, who's in the guest house? One thing we're not asking is whether it was possible for Bottler to commit the crime. From 1 AM to 3 AM. Okay, so this is interesting. Bottler got back at around 1 to 3-ish AM. We'll give the estimate and say it was 2 AM. We'll give the medium. All right, fine. I'm sorry. Fuck. What is it? The average between them. From 1 AM to 3 AM, Erika, Nanjo, and Goda spent their time in the lounge on the first floor of the guest house. Yeah, Beatrice, how does it feel? I mean, I know I'm on your side, but it is kinda cathartic to see you get cornered by your own treasured red sword, and that you have to pick up our blue shotgun in order to do anything. Even so, he shouldn't have an alibi for the time period before and after you were in the lounge. It was possible for Nanjo to commit the crime too. Before and after, that's right. We have a small window between 2400, aka 12 AM, and 1 AM. And we also have the long time period after 3 AM, but, after 3 AM, but before, like, when everyone got up. You're not stating it in red, which means I can't really believe that. I mean, she is the detective, and I know she can't be the murderer, but at the same time, I can't believe that something that's not stated in red means that she's not lying. For someone as twisted as Erika, I could believe she could lie. But, you know what, because she's a detective, I'm going to at least step back and say that it is a plausible truth. Erika keeps on sealing and resealing, almost as if it's a fucking shrine maiden, am I right, Birkenstell? By the way, I showed my friend the cruel extent of Evatris. If I had to give one regret in my Umineko When They Cry playthrough, it would be the 2-year break. But if I had to give a second regret, it was how unenthusiastic I was during Evatris' fight. Evatris' first murder, I was more shell-shocked, if you want to say that, than anything else, so I couldn't really react the way that I wanted to. I was mostly silent in the video, and that's... I just want to apologize for that lackluster performance back in Chapter 3, now that I remembered that. After 2400, Erika... Okay, so now it's in red. After 2400, Erika was with Nandra the whole time until 3 AM. So that means that we have the window after 3 AM. So you bumped into Rosa at that time. So that's when you three decided to gather together and play cards. This is still when Butler was with his parents. At 3 AM, Butler returns. Okay, so 3 AM, Butler returned. That's when they all said goodnight, and Butler went back to the room. So you put a seal on Dr. Nandra's room. Okay, but what about Butler's room? So Nanjo has an alibi, so it's not possible for Nanjo to commit the crime. They stated that Genji... It's possible for Genji, who was in the mansion. I want to read that, damn it! I should just probably take a screenshot. Both your seal and the red truth are perfect. Nanjo had an alibi from the being with Erika until 3 AM, and he didn't leave his room after 3 AM until morning. Gosh damn her. Oh my gosh! So now... Wow, they don't really leave any room for error. There's probably going to be one tiny little oversight that we're going to grab a hold of. And that's going to be our truth. Beatrice, you have to exclaim something. You have to state your problem. Remember, guys, from the last... from 2-ish episodes ago, it was stated that because Beatrice claimed that she was the murderer, if this was denied, then Beatrice herself would have been denied. And if she's denied, that would mean Beatrice herself would cease to exist. Meaning this is a life and death battle for Beatrice. Pop, cute, and perfect? No, it's not. Yeah, are you trying to leave me out of this? That's right! We can say that we were the murderers. He was in the same room as the victims all night. I have brought this up many a times. What the fuck?! Oh, well fuck you. I guess we're gonna have to wait until literally the last minute. Yeah, I really want to hear you explain this. How could Bottler, who was sleeping alongside the victims, not be placed under suspicion? That is actually my biggest question. Because remember, Bottler has not been in control this time, up until the very last second. Meaning that's why his right to speak isn't here, because it's all been Peace Bottler. Oh, well, fuck you too for forgetting us. Because even if you put a seal on the room, the fact that the murders happened in the room would squarely place Bottler in the blame. You claim that you went to crawl into Bottler's bed! Oh, I love that. What? Wait! What do you mean you can prove that? Hold the fuck on! Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, your seals wouldn't work. And if you were in the room, I know it's been stated that you are not the culprit in red, but if you are in the room when the murders took place, that's placed so much suspicion on you that we can't just ignore it! That is ridiculous! What the fuck?! Was she fucking listening through the damn fucking wall the whole time? You didn't hear Bottler go stabby stabby on anyone? No? No? Really? I'm sure you couldn't hear the slight sound, the tiny sound of a knife going across a neck. It's kind of used in spy video games as a way to quick kill someone and hide their body. It's a quick stealth execution. So I would think in this game that the fucking knife sliding across the throat would be the exact same! Thin wall! It doesn't give... What the fuck?! No! No! I call bullshit, 07! Alright? I am... Gosh damn it. No, that... If I'm to believe that she has such perfect fucking ears that she can hear the slight from a knife slicing into a neck, barely, while the fucking kids and Rosa are asleep, to where they wouldn't make a fucking sound, that she can hear that. And not only did she fucking hear that, she did nothing to stop the murders of the people after the first slit. That is so fucking horseshit! Why in the fuck would you listen to A, that room in particular, unless you knew what was going to happen? But B, you wouldn't stop it after the first slit? Why? I can imagine in the fucking PS remake, it has an image of her just putting her ear against the wall, like, I hear murders! This is gonna be fun tomorrow! What the fuck?! Bull fucking shit! So you did a... That's cheating motherfuckers! Like a Beatrice that asked Baller what his fucking sin is, despite her and Peace Baller not knowing a fucking thing. These two fucking know something we don't. Or no, they fucking knew what was going on, and they did nothing to stop it! Why did she not stop it?! I know that it stated that she is not the killer in red, but holy shit! There's a difference between actively murdering someone, and also there's a difference between not doing anything and looking the other fucking way in the sheer fucking slight joy satisfaction of solving a murder the next day. Oh, what's that? I can hear my neighbors are chopping each other up into little bitty pieces. I'm gonna wait till morning and not stop anyone who's trying to kill each other, and instead, I'm just gonna solve the mystery with the police. That would make me responsible! She's responsible! Even if we go with the assumption that Natsui killed people, that would mean she heard Natsui go into the room, slice the necks of each one of the people there, and she did nothing! Uchiro Miyabala returned to the cousin's room at 3 AM and fell asleep. After that, until the discovery of the crime, absolutely nothing out of the ordinary happened in the room. Really? In other words, it's impossible for Butler to commit the murder or the damage of the corpses. I love how you say nothing out of the ordinary, which would also mean that no one killed them. Because, in my opinion, something out of the ordinary would be Natsui coming into the room and slitting the neck of her daughter and her fucking nephew, niece, and her sister-in-law. Jeez. Louise, man! Holy shit! She really just sat there the whole night, her ear up against the wall, heard the fucking culprit murder all of those victims, and did nothing?! That is some fucking bullshit malarkey if I've ever heard it myself! What the fuck?! It's impossible for the crime to occur after 3 o'clock! So it's between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock that crime happened. Oh! Oh my gosh! Wait, aren't you trying to say that you were the killer, though? 07 is off his medication again. That's a very dangerous combination. Is it possible for someone to have committed the murder between 2400 and 3? Now here's the thing, Genji should have been dead by that point. Yeah, ironically, the witch had to prove a human had committed the crime. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, I just thought of something. If Erika was awake all the way during the entire point in which the murder happened, how does that prove that Natsui is the culprit? Unless she says, I saw Natsui at this time. Because when you think about it, she would've. You know what? I honestly think that's how it's gonna go. She's constructing her point of view so airtight that no one could get past her, in which case she accidentally denies the fact that Natsui would have been up there. That's what I think is gonna happen. and we're gonna figure this out in the next episode. So until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next thrilling episode of Ace Attorney Beatrice.